Welcome back, you guys. I want to take some time and show you Elite. I've been getting into it lately due to the new patch that's came out. I don't know if it was the last patch or the most newest one, but it did some stuff to make this a lot more fun and a lot easier to get into and learn. I think part of the problem is you don't see a lot of the good stuff for a while until you've already played the game, and
Under attack.
it's really hard to miss all the good stuff. So I wanted to show you some of the different types of combat you're going to explore, show you that little ROV rover that you see crawling around on the planets, the new fighter they've implemented. And I'm going to be getting into this and playing it a lot more, so if you want to join me in space, hang out, check it out. If you like it,
Target shields offline.
maybe we can play together. The sense of scale, the VR, everything is just really impressive. This is a AAA VR game. No, it's not set up for VR through the ground up, but right now, I
Target destroyed.
spent about 5 hours with this last night and just had a blast.
Shields offline.
This
Taking damage.
was like the 4th time I tried to get into it, and just had problems with the controls before, had problems with like where it was seeing my head outside of the ship, so I just kind of gave up on it a couple of times. And I did play it before when it was a normal, non-VR game.
Shields offline.
But there just wasn't a whole lot of content when I was playing it, and it felt like I was just flying around doing nothing. Now it's starting to get exciting. They're adding aliens, and people are finding some trippy stuff on some of these barren planets. Now I'm also playing this with a Thrustmaster HOTAS.
Destroyed.
I think it's essential compared to the Xbox controller. I got that working for a minute, but wow, no, the immersion is not there at all, and this is awesome, and especially because I can see my hands lined up with the controllers. The effects on the ships are just amazing, and it plays better than Eve. Plays better than CDF Starfighter, or what's that other one?
Target shields.
Good stuff.
Target destroyed.
These ships are so spacious, you can actually get up and walk around in them if you have room scale set up. I mean, look at that. Isn't that cool? I can't wait for multi-passenger ships, stuff like that. Here's one of the recently added ships, or scenarios, should I say, in the tutorial, called Introduction to VR. Gives you this enormous ship, and the sense of scale in this thing is just beyond impressive. Insane. Definitely the best space game available, and I think one of the top 5 experiences easily, hands down. It doesn't wow you immediately all the time, like there is the wow, but
Landing gear retracted.
Ship detach complete.
it just feels so more refined than what we're used to. There's an actual game here to play. These menu screens that pop up in front of you, really cool. You can easily select your different functions and stuff, and
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
so cool. If they've put in some motion controllers into this game and allowed some of my buddies to hop in the ship, you guys can get on like the turrets and stuff, and I'm flying this, and that would just be awesome. They need to make that happen. This could be a premier game in VR. This looks so amazing. If you guys like the demo Titans of Space, well, this is like being able to play Titans of Space forever. This is what happens when somebody tries to take you out of hyperspace. We're going to let it happen so we can have a nice little battle by the sun. The menu screens that pop up right here, I mean, it just feels like it's like right there. It's so cool. The map is easier to use in 3D than it was in 2D, which is kind of strange.
Under attack.
Very tempted to set this up as a community game because we could all play it together.
Target shields offline.
And that would be a lot of fun. Maybe Friday or Saturday night elite. If you guys are interested in that, just chime in the comments. Tell me what country you're from so I know what time zone I'm kind of looking at. Something tells me I'm going to be accommodating Australia, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Shields offline. Taking damage.
This ship is huge. It does not control like the other ones. It's like this lumbering hulk. Full of weapons, though.
Shields online.
Oh, cool, cool.
Target destroyed.
What do we got now?
Shields offline. Taking damage.
So impressive.
Target shields
Just
offline.
incredible. The lighting is cool, too. Whoa.
Under attack. Shields online.
So cool. Feels like it's blowing up right there. Got one more. Ah, come on, beast, turn around. How come I can't? Oh, they got him for me.
Got another job for you, Commander. A little clandestine operation. You're gonna have to get your tires dirty on terra firma. I'll explain the details as we go, but first you better deploy your landing gear and get this diamond back on the ground. Try to pick a spot out of range of that settlement just ahead of you. You're gonna need to infiltrate it later, so if they can't see you coming, it's a bonus.
Landing gear deployed.
This is some rugged terrain, so it may take some time to find a suitable spot to touch down. Slow, incremental movements are best here, Commander.
So we're looking for that blue dot.
If you're having trouble, just keep an eye on the terrain scanner. When the ship indicator goes blue, means you've got a suitable landing area.
Lost our blue dot. I think I'm dragging the hull on the ground. There we go.
Great, you're on the ground. Now comes the fun part, Commander. Open up your roll switch panel, select your Scarab SRV, and deploy it.
But yeah, before I do that, look real quick. I have the green screen up behind me, so I don't want to bump into it. But you can actually get up and like look out your windows and stuff. And this is fucking-tacularly cool. It's just different when I can get up and remove myself from the seat there. It I
No
don't
time
know.
to waste, Commander. Initiate your deployment sequence.
Just makes everything a little bit more real. I can see traveling to planets, and you know, again, I like to look at cool shit, so I can just see, kind of gaze out the window for a minute, chilling, drinking a beer while I'm doing this. I don't know. Really just dig this. I really dig it. Where's the seat? There it is. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, so we gotta get our little scarab out. This is cool. I love this thing.
Drive assist on.
Okay, you got wheels on the ground. Now you need to get the SRV clear of the ship before it becomes fully operational.
Makes the ship feel so big too when you're looking at it like this.
Gravity will affect the way your SRV handles. I'm reading only about 0.1 of a G, so bear that in mind before you hit any bumps. The more wheels you have on the ground, the easier that thing is to control. And hey, you can use your vertical thrusters if you get into trouble.
Like, look.
Handy way to jump over obstacles too.
Look at the size of the thruster on our ship. It's huge. It's so cool being able to see it outside of the lighting effects and everything are so awesome.
Okay, I've set a waypoint for the nearby settlement. You're going in under the radar, so try not to draw too much attention.
Alright. So now we gotta go to this spot.
Chassis integrity compromised.
And the sense of scale when you do stuff like this is just incredible. Whoa! I feel like I'm in Mission to Mars or something. One of my favorite movies of all time. I know it gets a lot of shit. Watched it over and over and over. I love any movie that has to deal with like alien life, especially when we're contacting it. Like Contact. I watch Contact monthly, sometimes weekly. The Arrival, great movie. I want to see the new movie, Arrival. That looks awesome. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. The only thing I don't like about the little rover is I can't look out the side window without that popping up. If they could put that down here, I don't understand why it needs to be right there. This looks so awesome.
I've set up a meeting, Commander. We're going to be exchanging some valuable cargo. Our contact should be dropping in any minute now, but listen, be on the lookout for anything strange. I can't say I fully trust who we're dealing with here, and this is a critical mission. Okay, this must be him. Wait a second, something's not right. I wasn't expecting to see a Viper. They're deploying hard points. Looks like we're being ambushed. This keelback won't be able to hold them off. You're gonna need to deploy the fighter to take them down. Open up the roll switch panel, select the Condor, and deploy it. This will engage the telepresence link to the fighter. You better hurry, Commander.
Mothership under attack. Fighter deployed.
Great. Fighter is successfully deployed. You're gonna need to do your best to protect the mothership, Commander. We can't afford to lose this cargo. The Condor is much more nimble than a Viper, so you should be able to stay out of their firing line.
Alright, so this is the fighter that recently was implemented in the patch. Sometimes you can implement this with a turret so I could automatically shoot him with like a machine gun thing. But right now I'm going to have to aim the old-fashioned way. And it's really hard to do. It's going to take some practice.
Warning, temperature critical.
I accidentally just hit my thrusters instead of my heatsink. Much more nimble than the other ships. This is awesome. It reminds me of Privateer and Wing Commander, all those good space fighters.
Under attack.
If anybody played Privateer from back in the day, the 90s, oh man, that was my game. Especially the second one with the full motion video. Yeah, that was so cool.
Heatsink deployed.
I'm not very good at this yet, so excuse my noob skills.
Mothership under attack.
Oh, it's so hard to aim when you're used to the auto fire. Totally different technique.
Heatsink deployed.
I'm gonna have to edit this. I keep just flying around, missing him while he blows up my main ship.
Mothership shields offline. Target shields offline. Warning, temperature critical.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
Well, that was a close call. I guess this time around I owe you one. You've come a long way from that stranded pilot I pulled out of an asteroid field. It's good to know I can call on you when things get dangerous. See you around, Commander.
Well, thanks for taking the time to watch so far. This is basically Elite in a nutshell. Showed you some of the combat, showed you the different vehicles you can get into, and as a VR enthusiast, I can definitely tell you this is much fun. I'm going to be going back to it. So if you're interested in playing with me on Friday or Saturday nights on some community Elite stuff, let me know in the comments. and I will add you into the elite friend system, whatever that is, and we'll start doing some community elite gaming, exploring some space together. So far, if you are looking for a VR experience and you haven't tried this yet, I'm definitely recommending it based off of the patches. Now, I had tried to get into this 3 or 4 times before. I even played it for about 2 months off and on when it wasn't a VR game, and it just didn't really have a lot of stuff to do. Now I think it has a ton to offer, and especially if you're looking for something to do in VR, it's great. And it's a fantastic community game because we can all meet up in the same spot and play together and maybe cause some chaos out there in the stars. So, hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please leave me a like. If you didn't like it, just give me a dislike. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by bookmarking my Amazon page. And as I said, if you were to look forward to some community gaming, if you want to do that, talk to me in the comments and we'll get some stuff going soon. Thanks for watching, you guys.